Hey y'all, I'm August, Carolina Trust Brand Ambassador. As you all know, April is Credit Union Youth Month, and we are continuing our trend again this year where we're doing our virtual story times. We're reading different children's books that have financial lessons and concepts as a way to teach the young people in our community financial literacy. We've been reading the book, The No-Nonsense Guide to Money, an awesomely fun guide to the world of finance. We are now on Chapter 3, Saving, so I encourage you to check out the previous videos for Chapter 1, What is Money, and Chapter 2, Earning, if you have not already. All right, guys, we're going to dive into saving and learn a little bit more about ways to save. Saving. We all have lots of things we want, need, or crave right now. The way we feel today seems very important, but what will you want, need, or crave tomorrow, next week, next year, or even in 50 years? Saving is the act of putting money aside for future use. Opening a savings account at a bank or credit union is a safe way to store and grow your money. The more you can put aside, the better your future self will thank you. Financial goals. A financial goal is something you want to try to do with your money in the future. Reaching a financial goal is like hitting a hole-in-one. It takes practice and attention, and it feels so good once you reach it. The best way to set financial goals is to envision what you will want and need in the future. Walk through your ideal day. Where are you living? What are you wearing? What kind of food are you eating? Who are you talking to? What type of work are you doing? What parts of your vision will you need money for? This will help you set goals that will make living your dreams a real possibility. You might not have the money to pay for all your goals right away. Short-term goals like buying a new video game may require saving for a few weeks or months. Bigger goals like paying for college or living in Japan may take more effort. But you can't reach your goals if you don't know what they are. Start moving towards them now, and soon you'll be saying, score. Banks. A bank is a place that holds loans, transfers, and exchanges money. Banks are nothing to snort at. They're a safe place to save your money, and they loan money to people, not pigs. Banks also make it easy to write checks and use debit cards. They promise to pay the bills we sign. Credit unions are similar but formed by people, not pigs, who work together and live in the same area. Because everyone has something in common, members are more likely to trust and loan each other money with less fees than larger banks. All banks guarantee your money will be there for you when you want it. The money is stored in a locked vault, and you can only take your money out with a password that proves you're you. That makes it safer than any piggy bank. Oink! Interest. Interest is money paid by a bank to someone who has money in an account. Saving may sound boring, but it's definitely in your best interest to try it. When you put money in a savings account, your bank lends the money to other people who want to buy houses, start businesses, or go to college. In return, the bank pays you interest, a small amount of money based on the amount of money in your savings account. The interest rate is tied to how many people are borrowing money and how much money the bank has to lend. Whatever the interest rate, if you don't spend any money in your savings account, you might leave the bank with more money than you started with. Makes saving money in a bank sound pretty interesting, no? To see what interest looks like, turn to page 60. We'll be sure to do that just in a sec. Investing. Investing is the process of spending money in a way that is meant to produce a profit. Are you racing toward the future or scrambling to avoid it? Investing is all about spending your money in ways that will help you have more money when the future arrives. There are two main ways to invest. Stocks are smaller pieces of companies people can own and profit from. Selling stocks help companies have the money they need to develop new products and hire people. As the company grows, its stock is worth more to its investors. Investors then use stocks to earn money for long-term goals like college, cars, and houses. A bond is a promise that a government or company makes to pay a specific amount of money on a certain date. Investors buy bonds knowing they will get all their money back plus some. The practice helps governments and companies raise money to pay for large costs. Are you ready to invest in your future? And that was the end of Chapter 3, Saving. Thank you guys so much for listening to this part of Storytime, and be sure to check back for Chapter 4, Spending. And you can visit our CUNA Youth Month page to see all of the different Youth Month activities that we have going on, as well as blog posts and other story times.